Today I'm creating 3 fun Christmas snowman crafts that I think you'll absolutely love. Welcome to the Chic Show. Welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas, day number 6, hosted by Brenda and Krista. For this first project, I'm making a pom-pom. I would recommend using a pom-pom tool, which they do have at Dollar Tree. Now I'm also using this piece that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and sorry, we are getting rid of Jaws there. Now I am going to use this burlap ribbon that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby, I believe, and I'm going to be using this to cover the front of this sign. I traced around the sign so that I knew exactly how to cut the burlap to fit on top, and then I just used some hot glue to attach the burlap to the sign. For this little hat, I'm using some of this fur fabric that I did find at Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to cut it to fit along the bottom part of that hat. Now I'm just going to hot glue that onto the bottom part of the hat and add my pom-pom to the top. This is a very simple project, but I think it packs a punch. I did use a small piece of drop cloth and my stamps, and I stamped the name Frosty onto it, so Frosty has his own merch. The second one is a classic, and it's a great one to start with if you're new to crafting. This is a piece that I got at Walmart in that little dollar spot they have in the front of the store. I took it outside and gave it a coat of spray paint in a flat black, and I'm using this ribbon that I got on sale at Walmart, I believe, or it might have been Dollar Tree. I'm folding it in half because it's a little too wide, so I'm folding it in half and I'm hot gluing the two sides together. This piece would be an easy one to make with just a regular terracotta pot and the saucer that goes underneath. Once I get that ribbon glued together, I'm going to be using this as the band around the snowman hat that we're making here. So I'm just going to place that ribbon around and hot glue it in the back. I cut another strip of the ribbon. This one I'm leaving the regular width because we're going to kind of squish it together to make a bow. So once I get that squished together, and I'm sorry I'm out of frame here, I'm going to tie it together in the center with some jute twine. Now once again, I'm taking another short piece of ribbon and I am folding that in half and gluing it again because this is going to be the tail on our bow. Folded it in half, and now I'm going to hot glue the bow onto the tail. I'm going to use one of these little snowflakes to embellish the middle of the bow, and then I will hot glue the whole piece onto the front of the pot. To embellish it a little bit further and to add a little bit of color, I'm going to be adding some of these greenery pieces and these red berries. I'm going to add in a little Christmas potted plant, and then this project is complete. I thrifted this little hat box, which actually had cookies in it at one time, I think, for 95 cents. And then I'm also going to be using IOD's Frosty Sweet Shop stamps. I took the ribbon off and I'm going to save that because we're going to add that back on at the end. And then I started painting the hat box with Waverly chalk paint in plaster. And I painted the top and the sides as well as the bottom part. The IOD stamps come with masks which allow you to layer your stamps, and they're also perfect for designing your project. So this is the way I want the lid of my box to look. So these are the masks. I'm going to replace them with the stamps, and then I will ink them up with a black ink pad from Hobby Lobby. I'll repeat this process for the candy cane, starting with one and then layering the other one. The detail in all of the IOD stamps is unmatched. It's unlike any other stamp you could possibly imagine. Now for the bottom part of the box. I'm going to be inking up this stamp for along the front of the bottom of the box. I found it easiest just to roll my box on the stamp, and it seemed to work fine. You would need to be careful so that you hold it still so that you don't get a double print. I'm also going to be adding this little sucker to each side of the sign. I didn't want to leave the back of the box completely bare, so I used this stamp also from this same stamp set. Stamp set also comes with this long candy cane, which I'm going to be stamping along the edge of the top. And again, I just rolled my lid over the top of the stamp very carefully. I did have a couple of places that I had to go back and kind of re-ink that spot, but overall it turned out pretty well. I think this red ribbon adds a great pop of color to an otherwise pretty neutral project. I would love to know what you think about this one down in the comment section below. So which of these 3 Christmas snowman crafts do you think you love the most? Let me know in the comments below, and if you have your own favorite holiday crafts, I'd love to hear about them. Don't forget to check out the playlist in the description box below, and here's another video I think you might like. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.